Hi Sagittarius, I'm Pam and welcome to your Psychic Tarot reading for March 2016. This month I laid out the Rainbow Tarot spread for you using the Aquarian Tarot deck. Please be sure to watch your rising sign and your moon sign to gain more insight and information, because some months they will resonate more for you than your sun sign will. This is a general reading for Sagittarius Sun, Sagittarius Rising, and Sagittarius Moon. If you would like to gain more insight and information from a continuation of this reading, where I look into my crystal for you for March 2016 Sagittarius, you can click on the link below this video in the description box or the Show More section, and it will take you to my Vimeo videos on demand, where you can download and purchase your March crystal reading for your sign. You can also access these videos at my website by going to www.theluckymermaid.com, clicking on Videos tab on my menu. Make sure to go to page 4, and there you will see the heading for the crystal readings for March of 2016, and the links for each sign are below. You just click on your link and it will take you to the video for download and purchase. I do appreciate that so much. I want to thank you so much. I've received a lot of great emails and positive feedback, and I'm very thankful and appreciative of your purchases. I'd also like to say here, please, if you have any issues with any videos, if you purchase any of my videos from Vimeo and you have problems, please be sure to write them at support@vimeo.com, because they have access to all your personal records and information, and I do not. So if you write to them, they will troubleshoot any issues for you. So again, thank you for that. Now on to your reading, Sagittarius. The first card you have in your reading here today is the Five of Swords. And the Five of Swords is a card to me that symbolizes standing your ground, drawing a line in the sand, standing up to any conspirators or people that are against you or plotting or scheming against you. It's the strongest position of all of the fives that can come up. I feel that you may be in a little bit of a tug of war in your heart and with your mind, because I feel like your heart is telling you one thing and trying to lead you in one direction, and I feel your mind is trying to lead you in another. Wow, I feel some of you have been in a very thick, heavy-duty situation where there's been backstabbing and bullying going on, and a lot of gossiping and conspiring, all kinds of stuff. Now, for many of you, I feel this is a work situation, but it can also be family. Funny, oddly enough, family and work affiliations often read similarly at times. But I'm just telling you here, I feel it's more work related in that comment, but I feel like some of you are going to feel like you've had it with everyone and everything. Almost like you're lining something up on a firing squad. Like, I'm lining you all up. I've had it with all of you. I just get you really disgusted with so many people and so many situations and a variety of things. And the weird thing is, Sagittarius, I don't feel it's one particular avenue. I feel you may feel this way in a couple different sectors of your life. I feel in the month of March, some of you are going to be seeing new sights, and you may have somebody that invited you to take some kind of plane ride or helicopter ride, or just go somewhere, because I feel like you're high up. You're either on a mountain, or you're in a building that's very high up, or you're in a plane or a helicopter, because I'm definitely looking down at like scenery below in this vision. I do feel that this month of March could see you showing off your stunts and abilities. And for some of you, if any of you ride motorcycles or do any kind of stunt work, like on motorcycles or in cars or anything like that, or stunt work of other kind, I feel you're really going to be getting a lot of recognition in March. A lot of people are going to be stopping and standing still with their mouths dropped open of what your skills are going to be. Now, that's definitely not going to apply to all of you Sagittarians. So again, as I always say, these are general. So please be sure, if these messages are not making sense to you Sagittarius, please watch your rising sign and your moon sign, because they may really be giving you your messages this month if this is not making sense. I do feel that you have to stop berating yourself and beating yourself up about something that happened in the past, because I see you mentally, even though I see some good things happening here, I see you mentally being annoyed with yourself or being hard on yourself in this month of March. So try not to do that, Sagittarius. That's not going to help you. It's not going to bring you solutions. It's just going to make you feel depressed and bring you down. So if you can find ways to elevate your mood and not slip down that rabbit hole, I would advise doing that. Whatever will alleviate that for you. So the next card you have here in your layout today, Sagittarius, you have the Eight of Rods. And the Eight of Rods to me is a card that symbolizes news coming to you swiftly. This could be through the phone, the internet, it could be via email, text, it doesn't matter, the telephone, but it could also be change coming swiftly, and it can also mean long distance travel. So this card has a few meanings here. I feel like there's going to be a lot of things placed right in front of you, and you're going to be given the opportunity to run down the field with this. And run with it and make some changes. I don't know what this is, but I feel like it's multiple tasks or multiple expectations and multiple responsibilities. That's what these 8 things look like to me. They look like 8 responsibilities or motivational things or tasks or jobs or things that you need to do is actually how it's coming up here so far. I feel that there's some situation that you've decided that you've got to walk away from or live and let live, that you cannot fuss or frustrate over it anymore, that you have to walk away from it and let it be, and let's see how it unfolds. Now, I don't feel this is a breakup. This to me feels like some kind of situation. It may involve a partner, like a love partner, but whatever it is, I don't see you breaking up with them. I see you feeling like you're tired of struggling or having some argument or strife, whether this be a love relationship, family relationship, or work. It doesn't matter. I just see you feeling like this is too much. I can't keep trying to analyze this or pick it apart or dissect it or be upset about it anymore. So I'm just going to ignore it or walk away from it and kind of leave it alone, at least for now. So for some of you, that's why these 8 of Rods is showing up. I feel some of you are going to be making some arrangements for some travel plans with a friend, that I feel that you're traveling somewhere. I can't tell whether this is business or pleasure, but since it's a friend, it's probably pleasure. But it's definitely something that you will find interesting. And the words exploring even come up here. So you may be going to some totally unknown place to you, some new and uncharted territory for you. I feel there's also going to be a remarkable change in your appearance. There's going to be some kind of change where people are going to notice. They may even start saying weird things to you like, you seem taller to me. I mean, even weird comments like that. But I feel some of you may be getting contacts to change your eye color, or having some procedures or something done for your eyes. It could even be corrective surgery, like like getting wrinkles away from your eyes, or a facelift of some sort. It could be that. But I get whatever it is, it changes your appearance and it changes you and your confidence. And I see people taking real notice of you, like, oh wow, like there's something, you've got that air about you, something's changing. So this is in a positive way. You're going to be feeling like confident, strong, good looking, having the tiger by the tail. Even if you haven't been feeling like that Sagittarius, I feel it's changing. I feel it's changing. So the next card you have here. So the next card you have here for this March reading, Sagittarius, is the Sun. And this is a great card. It's a card that symbolizes to me returning to the joys and happiness and exuberance of childhood. It's being totally happy. It can also indicate the spotlight being on you in some way. And in some cases, this could indicate success in the material world. I feel many of you in the month of March, and especially as you go into April, are going to have the feeling of, I'm starting over new again. I get you having this renewed sense of like it's the new improved version of me and I'm starting over again. I got this really strong feeling of that, and a positive outlook. Kind of like you've been beaten down a little bit and downtrodden, but that you've come out of it stronger and now you're ready for good things to come in. You may also walk away from some kind of responsibility that you've had for a while. If you worked at a campsite in the summer with kids, or you were just like a lifeguard at a campsite, maybe where there was a lake or some kind of, I don't feel it's the ocean, but it could be the ocean to me, this, or maybe it's at a bay because it doesn't look like waves. You may be giving your position over to somebody else. I see you, doesn't have to be lifeguard, it could be some other position. I just see, and I feel it's going to happen in the spring and summertime that you give this over, where you're going to lighten up your load of some kind of responsibility and not be responsible for whatever this thing is anymore. It doesn't have to be at a campsite. That is one thing that came up to me, though, was anything to do with lifeguarding, running a camp, overseeing staff, or if it's a teen camp, overseeing teenagers or different activities. I see you saying somebody else wants to do it and you've done it for a while and I think you're burned out of it. So, but it doesn't just have to be that particular line of work or that. I just see you handing the reins over of responsibility to somebody else, relieving you of something regardless what area it's in. I feel that your bank account is getting a big overhaul, and I'm getting like dusting off checkbooks and glasses and pulling up your sleeves, and I'm getting like the dust brush, brushing everything off and dust flying, because I feel like you have to focus and pay attention to some finances and some accounts and really start to delve into the history of things or get down to the meat and potatoes about money that's spent, money that's been lost, all that kind of thing. I feel you're getting ready to go into it. Now, maybe this is because tax season is coming up. It could be, but I always say what I hear. I'm not thinking about tax season, but I am getting that dusting off the checkbooks, dusting off the calculators, dusting off any old records that you may have to go through that have to do with finances too, come up here as well. You may retire early. You may take a leave of absence. These kind of things are also coming up here. Lightening the load and lightening the burden of responsibility also is mentioned again. So those issues I just named, they kind of fit together. We're coming up through this Sun card. You may be working undercover and getting secret intel for operations and be handing it back to your boss or the company you work or business owner. So let's say maybe your boss or employer said, I need some, inside scoop on what's going on in this company or this business, and you go in as a mole or somehow get the information and retrieve it and give it to your employer or your company that you work for. I know that's really specific, but it is coming up, and it's also coming up that any political snooping, because I get politics and political snooping here as well, somebody gathering intel from other political parties is also being mentioned here with the Sun. So if there's any Sagittarians running for anything, they may have knowledge or be involved. I'm not saying it's you, but it may be a Sagittarian or somebody a Sagittarian is connected to is doing that kind of work. You may get a bombshell dropped on you next month where something happens that holds up production or some kind of work that you're doing. I don't feel it's a permanent thing, like, oh, a project is dead. I don't feel that. But I feel like whatever it is, it's enough to put a halt to a major project. This could be construction of homes. It could be a starting up of a new company or business. It could be building a website or of something. I don't know what it is. It could be so many things, but I feel like whatever it is, it's like a bombshell, or it drops like bam, and nobody can do anything for a few months until something gets cleared away, and then the project can move forward after that. So it's not a dead issue. It's just going to create some delay. So the last card you have here in this reading, Sagittarius, for March 2016, you have the Queen of Pentacles. And the Queen of Pentacles is a card to me that symbolizes an earth sign female, either being a Taurus, a Capricorn, or a Virgo, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. You do have feelings for whoever this Queen of Pentacles is. This could be your mother, or it could be a partner, but it comes up as somebody that's known you. Let's put it this way. They've been around you and they've known you for a very long time. She also helps you with something you're trying to get going, and also is of assistance to you in regard to information. So she may be also helping you with that intel if you're a Sagittarius that had to gather and collect some, or she's providing you with some. She could be somebody that's passing on information to you, because I do feel she's giving you information. I feel that you're trying to get along better with each other. I don't know what that's in regard to. And I hear you're both trying to jumpstart some kind of situation. So for some of you, this could be a romantic partner. Don't be thrown if it's a female, and because she's a queen and that doesn't make sense to you. It could also be a male Pentacles if it's not a female Queen of Pentacles. This person is really insightful. They're really insightful, and they're someone that's very educated or in tune in some kind of subject or area that would be very helpful to you in getting you out of some kind of jam. So you're going to want to, I'm not saying, oh, use this woman or male. I'm not saying that. But it's in your best interest to be on your best behavior and stay in their good graces, because they are actually a benefit and a blessing to you, and you don't want to mess that up by taking them for granted or not acknowledging the helpful aid or assistance or knowledge that they're giving you. So you need to be mindful of that. I would suggest you can do what you want. It's your party, as they say, but I just am hearing it this way to give you a caution. If either of you felt like you were hurt or wounded or treated unfairly from each other, you to her or her to you, this Queen of Pentacles, I feel that it's going to be resolved and patched up, and things will be made fairly again. So if you had any rift with this Queen of Pentacles due to hurt feelings and ruffled feathers on either end, whoever was the one that felt that way, or both, that it gets patched up and amends are made. I also feel this Queen of Pentacles could show up just in the nick of time with some necessary cash flow, or a loan, or a gift of cash. This Queen of Pentacles can actually come in and save the day for you. It is possible she could come in and save the day. And I feel that if she does this, or he, it's going to be through a financial gesture, a donation, a gift of cash, a loan, something, a payoff, a bailout. In any way, money from this Queen of Pentacles is going to help you out. Try to stay balanced with this person. You don't want to have a lot of disagreements or arguments, not seeing eye to eye, or fights with them, because that's not going to serve you moving forward in the future. I wouldn't recommend that. It's best to stay balanced and have a balanced relationship and a balanced attitude with this Queen of Pentacles. So I hope this reading helped you, and I certainly hope it made sense. I want to thank you so much for watching, sharing, and liking my videos. Thank you for subscribing and for Google Plusing. I do truly appreciate that. And please be sure to subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I post my monthly and mid-month Psychic Tarot readings and Psychic Tarot updates. I'd also like to remind you, if you would like to get the continuation of this reading where I look into the crystal for you for March 2016, Sagittarius, you can just click on the link below this video in the description box, and it will take you to my Vimeo videos on demand page for March's crystal reading for 2016 for each sign of the zodiac. And if you would like to get it from my website, you can go to www.theluckymermaid.com. Click on the videos tab on my menu. Make sure to go to page 4, and there you will find crystal readings for March 2016, all the links for each sign. Just click on your sign and it will take you to the videos for download and purchase. I want to thank you so much again for that. I'm truly grateful and appreciative. I'm really also very thankful for all your kind comments and emails about how much you're enjoying the videos and how helpful you're finding them in many cases. So I appreciate that so much. Thank you. Thank you. And if you have any issues of any kind, please be sure to contact support@vimeo.com, because they can troubleshoot any issues with any purchases. They have access to your accounts and information and payments, and I have no access to any of that information, and therefore I am unable to troubleshoot any problems for you. So please write to them, and I'm sure they'll help you and straighten any issues you're having out. So thank you so much, and I wish you an amazing month of March, Sagittarius, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace.